Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 6 and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 3, and the name of the chapter is playing with numbers. As you all know that we have already completed the exercise 3.1, 3.2, 3.3 as well as 3.4. So today we will start exercise 3.5, in which the first question is that we are supposed to state true or false for the given statements. So the statements are given, we will see whether the statements are true or false. So first one is there, if a number is divisible by 3, it must be divisible by 9. So the numbers 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 like this are divisible by 3. Are all these numbers are divisible by 9? No, this is not divisible, this is not divisible, this is divisible, this is not divisible, this is not divisible. So for first one the statement is false. Why? Because these are all the numbers which are divisible by 3, but all these numbers are not divisible by 9. So this was the first one. Second one, if a number is divisible by 9, then it must be divisible by 3. If a number is divisible by 9 means 9, 18, 27, 36, 45 like this. The numbers, the multiples of 9 means the numbers divisible by 9. All these numbers are divisible by 3. All these numbers can be divisible by 3. So B is true. Afterwards, C, if a number is divisible by 18, a number is divisible by 18 if it is divisible by both 3 and 6. कोई नंबर हमारा 3 और 6 दोनों से डिविजिबल है तो वो नंबर हमारा 18 से भी डिविजिबल होगा? नो. वाई? बिकॉज 12 इज द नंबर डिविजिबल बाय 3 एज वेल एज बाय द 6, बट इट इज नॉट डिविजिबल बाय 18. दैट्स वाई द C part is false. Now D, if a number is divisible by 9 and 10 both, then it must be divisible by 90. Yes. Why? Because 9 and 10 both are co-prime. These are co-prime. Why these numbers are co-prime? Because they are having 1 as their common factor only. Okay, so these are co-prime. So the product of co-prime numbers is also divisible by both these numbers. So 90 will also be divisible by 9 and 10. It must be divisible by 90. So if a number is divisible by 9 and 10, then it must be divisible by 90. So yes, the first number which is exactly divisible by 9 and 10 is 90. So it will be divisible by 90. So that's why, so D is again true. Afterwards, E, if two numbers are co-prime, at least one of them must be prime. So again we are saying co-prime numbers, one of them, co-prime number is a set of two prime numbers. So the co-prime number, I will tell you the definition again. Co-prime, the numbers having only one as their common factor. So we should not get confused in co-prime and prime. If the name is co-prime means it doesn't mean both the numbers should be prime. We can take the example of 9 and 10. The factors of 9 are 1, 3, 9, and the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, 10. How many common factors are there? Only 1. So these are co-prime, and 9 as well as 10 both are composite numbers. So that's why this statement is false, that is E E is false. Afterwards F, all numbers which are divisible by 4 must also be divisible by 8. ऑल द नंबर्स विच आर डिविजिबल बाय 4 मस्ट, जो नंबर हमारे 4 से डिविजिबल हैं वो 8 से भी डिविजिबल होंगे. इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल बिकॉज द नंबर्स विच आर कमिंग इन द टेबल ऑफ 4, 4, 8 and 4 doesn't come in the table of 8, 12 comes in the table of 4, but 12 is not divisible by 8, so the statement is false. So for F we will say it is the false statement. Afterwards G, all numbers which are divisible by 8 must also be divisible by 4. Yes. If the numbers any number is divisible by 8, then that number will also be divisible by the factors of 8. Factors of 8 will be 1, 2, 4 and 8. If the number is divisible by 8, then it will be divisible by 1 as well as by 2 as well by 4. So that statement is true. H, if a number exactly divides two numbers separately, it must exactly divide their sum. Yes, that is true. If a number divides two numbers separately, if 6 and 10 are divisible by 2, divisible by 2, 2 3 is 6, 2 5 is 10, now their sum will be 16, 16 is also divisible by 2, that is 8. So we can say H is also true. I, if a number exactly divides the sum of two numbers, it must exactly divide the two numbers separately. Now if a number divides the sum of two numbers, so like here it is 16, 16 is the sum. If the 16 is divided by 4, that is 4, means a number 4 can divide the sum of two numbers, so it cannot divide 6 and it cannot divide 10 separately. That's why that last one, last statement, that is I is false. So like this you are supposed to complete question number 1, and in that you are supposed to state true or false, but you are supposed to keep in mind why the statement is true and why the other statement is false. You should know the reason behind that. That will be much better for you. So in this way our first question is complete. Now we will proceed question number 2. So question number 2, factor trees are given there. The factor tree of 60. So we have already discussed regarding that factor tree during the our previous videos. One video is there, the caption of that is factor tree. So I hope that you have seen that as well, but if you have not seen that, you can learn how to draw the factor tree now. But first of all, one incomplete factor tree is there. So question number 2, part A. In A part 60 is there, and what they have done, 6 10 just 60, then 6 they have divided into 2 part, 2, and here the blank is there, here 10 is there, and what they have done, 5 and blank is there. In B part the different factor tree is there. They have written, no, they have not written anything here. They have written 30 here, and then from 30 they have written 10, and here the blank is there, here 2 blanks are there. So we have to complete these two factor trees. 60, 10 6 ja 60, here 6, 2 3 ja 6, here 5 2 ja 10, here 60. So 30 2 ja 60. Now 30, 10, 3 ja 60. Now here 10, 2, 5 ja 10. So like this we can complete these factor trees. In next question, what factors, which factors are not included in the prime factorization of a number? So we are not supposed to include the composite numbers or the numbers which are not prime. 1 is neither prime nor composite, so we are not supposed to use 1 in the prime factorization method. So like this you are supposed to proceed. At the same time you are supposed to read some more rules are there on page number 59. First, second, third, fourth, 4 rules are there. So you are supposed to read those 4 rules and you are supposed to complete question number 1, 2 and 3. At the same time, if you are having any pending work from the previous exercise, you are supposed to complete today only, and tomorrow we will discuss the remaining questions. So at the same time, if you have completed the homework and if you are supposed to complete your homework today only, then you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number, so that we can maintain the record of the name of the students who are completing their homework on the daily basis as well as correctly. Thank you very much.